First school day of 2021, and I'm taking you along with me. Here we go. Some things never change. I hit snooze way too often, so it's time to let Reggie outside and to get myself showered and changed. So let's get that done. Boom. All right. A couple of goals I have for myself this year are to drink more water and to eat healthier and to actually eat breakfast. So my plan is to drink this 32 ounces of water before I get to school. So while I'm making breakfast and then on my 25-minute drive to work. So let's start drinking this water. All right, for breakfast, I saw this on TikTok. By the way, I have about 8 minutes. I like to leave it about 7. So you take a tortilla and then you take like bacon, eggs, and cheese. And then you make a small cut, like a fourth of the way through or like halfway across the diameter of the tortilla, if that makes sense. And then you place the bacon, the cheese, and the eggs like this, and then you just fold it over. And then after that, you just heat it up, flip it halfway through, and it's super easy, super good. And then I'm going to take this to go as well because I hit snooze too often. So a little bit more water chug. I'm going to put some salsa on a plate and say hi to Reg one more time. All right, I did feed Reggie and then I took off. So I'm at McDonald's. I stop here every morning just because I can get a large iced coffee for 99 cents. I know it's probably not the best coffee, but I am a teacher and it makes it so I can get my coffee in the morning. So I do that. I get to school, have to mask up because, 2021 and 2020 problems. Grab my coffee, grab my backpack, and I head on into my room. For the first time in my teaching career, so in 7 years, I did not come to school once over break. We did have 2 in-service days to work on stuff and plan before break, so I got all my stuff ready. So that made me feel a lot more confident and comfortable of not coming in at all. So we'll see what shape I left my room in, because I never really remember. So hopefully I did a good job of cleaning up and having stuff out and ready and prepared. So the moment of truth. Not that you care, but it's probably about 7:40 right now, and kids start coming in at 7:50 since we don't have morning recess due to COVID. So hey, looks pretty clean in here. I'm gonna set my stuff down, unpack my backpack, get everything turned on. It's during this scan of my room that I realized a chunk of my LED lights fell down. So I'm going to get my computer turned on because this thing takes forever to get loaded. It's a struggle. And then I have these LED lights that go all the way around my room, but the colored ones are the ones that fell. So get the projector on here. Oh, boom. Maybe this is when I realized they fell. So I have these sticky clips that work super well. I didn't have any when I put them up, so I just used paper clips originally, and one of the paper clips fell. You'll see it hanging on the strand of light. So I'm just going to stick it back up with one of these sticky clips, and they work super, super, super well. So if any else fall down, I'll just put them back up with these sticky clips. Another one of my goals is to not eat out for lunch as often this year. So I did bring like a mixed salad thing and a chicken breast, and I'm hoping that I eat it for lunch and don't get tempted to go get like Taco John's or something. So I'm going to throw that in my refrigerator, and hopefully I do not forget it's there and I actually eat it for lunch. Who knows with me though. All right, the kids will start coming in here any second. I prefer the disposable masks during the day when I'm teaching. I did use cloth masks right away, but just wasn't a fan. So I grabbed my disposable mask. I have my reusable straw, so I'm going to start drinking my coffee here. So cheers to that. Get caffeinated so I can make it through this day. One more casualty during break. The H fell down. A little crooked up there, but good enough for who it's for. Since I have these LED lights, I don't keep my overhead lights on when the kids are there, especially when the sun actually comes up. We get plenty of natural light mixed with these lights, and it's plenty bright in there, and I just really enjoy not having on the overhead lights, and so do the kids. When the kids came in, we, greeted each other, talked to them, checked in with them, and then they have music and gym at 8:45, so we did our morning meeting. We kind of shared what we did over break, and then they head on off. So while they're there, I take time to tape in some of the stuff they're going to do tomorrow since we're hybrid. I prefer to tape it in there. That way I know that it's there and they can't make any excuses. And I'll show you what their notebook looks like here. In their notebook, they have different tabs where they just respond to different assignments. So I have books they've read, books they want to read. Then they have writing about reading, reading lessons, article of the day, and then letters. And then in their folder, I have a checklist that for their day tomorrow when they're at home, and then any paper copies are stapled to it. And if they need to respond to their notebook, it tells them which section or which tab they should be responding in there. And that's what I was taping into their notebook, so it's easy for them to find. So if they flip to their lessons article for tomorrow, they'll see the 3 questions that they need to answer after they listen to the read aloud. And then some days or every day they do an article of the day, and sometimes they write letters to me, so that would be in that section. So the checklist just tells them where to respond to their work, and it makes it easy for me to check the next day, and they don't have to do everything on a device then. The next thing I'm going to do over my prep is make sure I have the STEM supplies I want. I want to do a zip line challenge with my kids this afternoon. This is kind of like a fun thing to do on our first day back. So I'm just double checking to make sure I have the fishing line that I need to make the zip line, and that I have some materials they could use to build their zip lines. Alright, my prep's almost done, so I need to pull up all my lessons. That way I have those ready for when they come back. We have a Fontes and Pinnell, their classroom curriculum, and if you have that curriculum or are familiar with it, they want you to make an anchor chart for every lesson, and that's too much paper. So for ones that we don't need to display, we make them on Google Slides like this. So I just pulled up the lessons because we're going to be talking about realistic fiction books today. So I pulled up those, and I pulled up my math slides, and I'm going to get my word study stuff ready as well. Our read aloud for today is going to be First Day in Grapes, so I'm pulling that out, and then I need to grab my mini lesson books just to refresh myself for what I'm teaching today. And we're working with synonyms today, so I pull out my word study cards, and then I need my pocket chart out for today, so I keep that hidden away. You'll see in a second here in the stage. That way I can put it in there when we're not using it. And yeah, I'll get the cards up there prepped for our lesson, and then I need to chug my coffee, use the bathroom, and then it's about time to go pick my kids up from specials and get going with our morning here. So there's the lesson cards. Those are ready to roll. I have my reading lesson pulled up on the board with my slides ready, and I think I'm set. Looks pretty good. So chug the rest of that coffee. All right, it's lunchtime already. We have a late lunch. It starts at 12:40. So before lunch, we did all of our ELA and we did our core math. So between when I picked them up from specials and now, we did our reading lesson, mini lesson, we did our interactive read aloud, we did our word study, we did our writing lesson. They had time to work on all that stuff. We worked on our reading stamina. Then we also did snack, had a brain break, and then we did our core math, where we're just kind of reviewing multiplication, addition, multiplication, subtraction. Oh, why can't I talk? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and we did it with word problems today. So I'm going to eat my lunch and scroll through TikTok for a little bit, and then I need to get prepped for our STEM challenge. I need to string the fish line across the room and then put out the materials that they're going to use. I am going to try to take some videos, or I did, because I'm recording this later, obviously, of their zip lines so you can kind of see, but they just were trying to get theirs to be as fast as they could. So they kind of made changes. They would test, make a change, and at the end they got one trial where we used a stopwatch to time it to see who had the fastest one. So they had fun with it. The idea was for them to find these little things and use them on the fishing line, but if they didn't, that's fine. So here are some of those zip lines. See they get all the way there? So close! Made it! Pretty good. And that's the end of the day. I can finally take the mask off. I was not used to wearing that all day. Holy. Alright, here is the calm after the storm of the first day of 2021. I'm going to just kind of clean up here quick. I'll do the exact same lessons with my second group tomorrow, so I'm going to keep the STEM materials just behind my desk up in these bins. That way I don't forget where to put them or whatever, because who knows how tired I'll be tomorrow. I don't know, I personally just like to get my room picked up and cleaned up and organized before I start doing other things, because when I come in the next day it just feels better. So I'm just organizing my desk, and then I'm going to reset the lunch count, just kind of get myself ready for tomorrow. If you've seen my TikTok, someone thought this was a behavior chart where I took away lunch, and that's not what it is at all, so don't come at me thinking that. It's just how they do their lunch when they come in the morning. So that is reset. We're ready to roll. Now, I need to go through the assignments on Seesaw of my students who are at home today, so I'm going to do that quickly. And then I need to get the template and the assignments ready for my students tomorrow. So like you saw, a lot of their stuff is paper pencil, but I still will record a video on Seesaw and just give them the directions again in case they forget. And then they bring their assignments back the next day, and I'll check them when they go to prep. So I just prefer for them to do that way. So here's what their checklist looks like. They have a suggested schedule on there for when they're at home because they don't tune into our lessons live. Everything's done on their own. And then for each thing, I just have a quick video explaining the directions again and where they need to show their work. And just if it was like for synonyms, I just give a quick reminder about what synonyms are. Or for math, I might do a practice problem for them. And then I have a links with some opportunities if they get done early. So that's what they will complete tomorrow. But it's time to head on out. So it's Minnesota, so you got to remote start your car so it can warm up because it's winter. And then it's time just to power everything down. 4:05 is our contract time, and that's what time it is now. So I'm going to get everything turned down. Like I said, I teach the exact same lessons tomorrow, so that part's easy. And then I already assigned the stuff for my group I had today for them to complete at home. So that'll go out to them on Seesaw tomorrow morning. So I'm just going to get my bag packed up here. And then I do need to stop at the grocery store and pick up some groceries just because I haven't gone for a while. Get some more stuff for lunch so I can hopefully not eat out. Again, check in my weekly vlog to see if I'm successful with this or not. And then after that, it's time to head on out. So turn off the lights, close the door, and it's one day of 2021 down. Of course, we got a mask back up for the hallway. Like I said, I was not used to wearing a mask. 2 weeks of not doing it, I messed with it so much today. It was a struggle, but I'll get used to it here soon. It's actually super nice out today. It was like 35 degrees, which if you're not from the Midwest, probably sounds cold, but quick stop at the grocery store, and then it's home to see Reggie. Whew, no more mask for the rest of the day. All right, here we are, pulling up to see Reg. If you haven't seen my video about where he stays, I had him with my vlogs. He has that kennel on the side of the garage you can see there, so he can get outside and use the bathroom during the day. Oh, big stretch there. So it's not like he's kenneled up. He has the whole garage. He has a couch out there he can sleep on, and he can go outside to use the bathroom, and then he has his water and toys. But we're going to play Frisbee quite a bit just so he can run around because he's a hyper little pup. I actually have a really long driveway, so we're just going to go for a little walk down to the mailbox. That way he can get some of his energy up before we head inside because he loves the snow. Just watch him. He's so happy. Just a good boy doing good things. And it's actually beautiful out, so we're going to stay out here for a while. Reg and I ended up playing out here for a solid half hour, 45 minutes before heading in. I am going to do my first workout. I'm going to show it to you in a second. I have not worked out in forever. I'm working with a virtual personal trainer starting the new year because I need to get in shape. So here's what it's going to do. I'm not going to show you it because it's going to be embarrassing. And yeah, so let's see how this goes.
Holy cow, I did not realize how out of shape I am. I just got done with that workout and man, that was hard. I'm out of shape. It's like embarrassing when you try to do something that you think you should be able to do and then you're like, kicks your butt. So, yeah, I'm gonna call it quits. It's 6:30 here. I need to shower now that I just sweat. I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna eat dinner, and then I'm gonna edit this video so it gets posted tomorrow, and then hang out with Reg, keep throwing his Frisbee, because he does that all night. I know a lot of people who have subscribed or like follow along with me seem to be future teachers, so if you are, let me know what types of videos you would like to see. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing still, so if you have any type of video you would like to see, let me know. And if you somehow randomly found this video, you should subscribe and like and comment for more video ideas. So anyways, thanks for tuning in to my first day of 2021. We'll see how long, hopefully this eating healthier, drinking water, exercising thing continues on past just today. So watch my weekly vlog and to find out. But thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.